And right now, the changing weather a welcome sight for firefighters in Larimer County. The Hewlett Fire is 45% contained tonight. Highway 14 into the canyon has been reopened. All evacuations lifted. The fire has grown to more than 7,600 acres, but more than 500 fire personnel are still on the scene and now hoping to make further progress with this cooler weather coming in. The fire burning in the Poudre Canyon about 20 miles outside Fort Collins along Highway 14. And tonight we're uncovering new information about the person investigators say started that fire. 7 News reporter Marc Stewart live in Fort Collins. Marc, you've learned this person will have to pay.
Teresa, we've been checking, and according to court records, this is where James Weber lives. Tonight, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office, he faces a $300 fine for his role in the start of this fire. The U.S. Forest Service is also pursuing him, asking him to help pay for the massive response. As the Hewlett Fire burns into the weekend, residents in the fire zone want someone to take responsibility for this destructive blaze.
This never should have happened.
Tonight, 7 News confirming a stove belonging to James Weber blew over in the wind, starting the fire. The U.S. Attorney telling us Weber tried to put out the flames, but the fire grew quickly, forcing Weber to flee the scene. We're told he did report the fire both in person and on the phone. We asked, but no one could tell us exactly how long after the fire started that he made initial contact. This case aside, homeowners here think better education will prevent fires in the future.
Including CSU and the grade schools and everybody should have just a short mandatory class every year about the dangers of forest fire in this part of the country.
As far as Mr. Weber, I was able to confirm with Colorado State that he works as a social worker in the Student Health Center. Live in Fort Collins tonight, Marc Stewart, 7 News.
Heavy air tankers making multiple runs on the Hewlett Fire today. A tanker base was set up at Rocky Mountain Metro Airport this week. The tanker flying today was able to land, refuel, reload with retardant, and then take off again, all within 15 minutes. Fire coordinators say it's that help that is needed.
The heavy air tankers can fly in weather that is really more difficult than we've had. The problem is the retardant blows away if it's more than 30-mile-an-hour winds.
There are only 10 heavy air tankers in the nation, 7 of them in Arizona right now fighting wildfires in that state. 2, though, are here in Colorado, although 1 was grounded because of mandatory flight time restrictions. Coordinators say resources are already spread thin early in this firefighting season. New video at 10 of smoke from another fire, this one in Jefferson County. The Elk Creek Fire Department battling the blaze in the area of Highway 285 and Aspen Park. It's thought lightning sparked the fire. Firefighters have established a perimeter around it. A crew will stay on scene overnight to make sure it doesn't flare up again.